Hey everyone, my name is Nathan Pay. Welcome to another episode of Blu Ocean Crypto. Today, I've got an interesting one for you. This has to do with the ABGA, or the Asia Blockchain Gaming Alliance Summit, that just happened the end of last month, but they recently released a press release that has kind of some key aspects of it, or takeaway notes, I guess you could say, from a lot of really famous individuals in the space. So I wanted to make sure I covered this with you guys. I found it super interesting. Now, it's great that they're doing this. This conference really aims to increase the potential of the gaming industry, right? They want to bring together different leaders, different people in the space, movers and shakers, and figure out how to take advantage of this and work together collaboratively, which I think is a great thing to do. I do find it kind of interesting that right away they talked about, before they got into all the gaming stuff, they were like, hey, we did talk about sports in Metaverse and how to bring sports fans into the fold and give them a more immersive experience, and maybe that's something that Web3 companies can help deliver, even though maybe it's not necessarily games. So that was kind of cool. Now they talk about kind of some keynotes from different people, so I'll just kind of give you guys a summary here. Sandy Carter, which is the senior VP of Unstoppable Domains, talked about how digital identity and Web3 will become the new gateway to the internet, where Web2 companies will begin piloting Web3 concepts incorporating digital identity. So that was kind of the main takeaway from Sandy. Then you've got Bybit develop leader, Jenny Zhang, if I said that right. He's talking about blockchain technology can bring, what can they bring to traditional gaming companies? And Razer blockchain leader Lawrence was also involved in the discussion, which is really cool. So we're seeing like Razer, Bybit's really popular. We know them. You guys might be familiar with Unstoppable Domains. And just kind of moving along, there was even Ariel, CEO of Mythic Protocol. Once again, I really like this one from Ariel. The balance of distribution of value to each group to ensure sustainability, or the role of regulation, whether it's centralized or decentralized, and how much interference is too much to intervene with the visible hand at work. What does that mean? They're basically discussing DAOs versus, centralized, and what that balance might be, or best for the industry kind of moving forward, because a lot of these companies, they don't want to just give up their entire rights and move to a DAO model, even though there's a lot of reason to do that. We're going to need kind of this transition, right, where companies are still maybe vast in majority control, but allowing a little bit of voting or governance with the players. So it was really cool to hear her talk about that. Also, Immutable co-founder Robbie was there. Same thing, just all these people are kind of saying a lot of the same stuff, like this is the future, this is what's coming next. But if you actually read through each of these quotes, you can tell they're very smart individuals. They know what they're talking about, right? And everyone isn't just there talking about gaming. They all understand that this is where the future is going, right? There was even Caitlin, Avalanche, Polygon, BNB Chain, and other chain giants were invited to participate in the discussion. The public chain wanted to expand to hackathons into different regions to target talented game developers to help build projects. So it looks like they're really trying to build this community of leaders, essentially. Also, the YGG co-founder was there talking about how blockchain games need gaming guilds, which is really awesome to see that we've got a voice. Blu Ocean Games Guild, Arley's Web3 Games Guild has a big voice in this space, and it's because they're so integral, right? When a game guild can bring a large amount of liquidity into a game, that could literally make the difference between a successful launch or not. And of course, the reputation behind that, I feel like, and this is just my guess or speculation, a lot of players are going to follow the game guilds, right? Because if the people know that the liquidity is going into a project, when YGG or Avocado Guild or Merit Circle or us, Blu Ocean Games Guild, is getting involved, they know there's going to be a healthy amount of liquidity, meaning the earnings are going to be potentially better. That's just logical. That just makes sense to me. So it's cool to see that they're really talking about the gaming guild angle as well. There was also guests from Marblex, Mythic Protocol, Polymos, Savannah Survival. They all participated in the roundtable discussion. I have to admit, after reading this, I kind of felt like I wish I was there. I would have loved to have been able to chime in and talk to these guys about from our perspective, from a game guild, from marketing, seeing some things that we've noticed that could be done better in the industry. So hey, maybe one day I'll be able to go to an ABGA. Maybe there'll be one in North America. But I thought this was really cool. There was more than 1,000 participants, audience, and visitors. Tons of people were really excited. Basically, it was a huge success. So now that they've done this, you know, it's kind of setting the groundwork for future summits, future events. And of course, I'm sure they'll expand the discussion group and all the leaders in the space, but this was super awesome. So I just wanted to kind of let you guys know, a quick summary, that this was a great hit. And we'll see more from ABGA here in the future. So if you like this video, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. It makes a huge difference. Hit that like button so that we can spread the great news to everyone else in this industry. And then, of course, don't forget, hit the bell notification to stay up to date with all the great content we have coming out for you guys on Play to Earn, crypto education, and news. And until next time, cheers.
Don't forget about our 1,000 subscriber giveaway where you can win $200. And if you need more information, be sure to join us on our Discord. See you there.